It's a coin toss. I take the gamble too often. Yeah, I rarely take naps these days. If I do take a nap, I try and nap for less than 40 minutes because it brain stuff from my understanding. Like, it's like your brain goes into REM sleep and blah, 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 blah. But anyways, let's introduce these teams. On the left-hand side, we got Protectors of Aiur. We've got oh god, I don't know how to say your name. So I'm going to go with IK on the Joanna, Sergeant Scoops on the Anduin, Pants on the Jaina, Tracer on the Imperius, and
let the battle begin.
Orion, dear lord, I can't read. On the Vala, we have Skababos on the Chromie, Dormer on the Rainer, Pretty Please on the Tyrael, So Bandit on the Brightwing, and Tater on the Ragnaros. Is Tater playing for two teams? Was joking, Baja, meant no offense, hope I didn't cause any. What? Oh, no, I didn't take it that way by any means. No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize. None taking, it's just, that's just like, I know there are parents that do say that stuff. But, I know there's parents that say that, but like, no, I didn't take any offense to that by any means. You don't have to apologize. Sorry if you don't want to talk about, but what's up with your stomach, IBS or something? I have a slew of, internal issues. Ranging from IBS to GERDs to acid reflux disease to anxiety to, digestive overall issues, to I have what's called a loose flap. I have a loose flap, chat. So it's just a lot of little things. Holy shit, that is some really one-sided Twitch predictions right there. If We've Taken You gets the third Punisher, that's some big payouts for a little investment. Hot people have tummy problems. Sorry, it's the truth. Oh, I didn't know it was hot. I mean, I am a little warm in this sweater. 26-1 odds. Jesus Christ. I'm the only one who voted for them. It says that there are 2 votes for We've Taken You and 4 votes for Protector of Aiur. At least that's what it shows on my monitor, but sometimes that is incorrect. Anyways, nobody betting, baby rage. Hey, I like it when people bet in the channel. You gotta spend those bandit bucks to make bandit bucks, you know? Oh, Kalis might have bet, but Kalis can't actually put points on anything because he's Dutch. Because he's Dutch! So yeah, no, last night after stream, hold on one second. Good soothing mist from Brightwing coming through, and Tyrael's able to get the Aldruin's Might out. No, literally, I haven't been dieting very well. I haven't been watching what I'm eating, and it's been too many days of eating bad food, not taking the proper stomach medication, and overall I was dumb for a couple days and I paid the price. Today I woke up, I felt a lot better, and then I'm back on my diet again, so it's gotta kind of get my stomach back to a good spot. I can't eat pizza, Taco Bell, burgers, and like drink beer all on top of that. I can't just do that back to back to back to back. But I did, and I paid the price. My 0 points matter too. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Kalis. They do. I can't gamble because my country doesn't allow gambling. Neither does Kalis. He can gamble, but he just doesn't get anything. Like, he can basically say, like, ah, yes, I will bet for this team with my 0 points. Sounds amazing. I mean, it was delicious when I had it. The suffering at the end was the worst part, but hey. I mean, it's my own stupidity, and I just need to be smarter about it. It's like adults getting sunburn. It's like, I know better. I'm an adult. I'm 31. I should have it figured out by now, but yeah. I hate being the sunburned adult, but I'm also ginger, so it's like, it's just a roll of the dice constantly. Did I put enough sunscreen on? Has it been 2 hours? Do I need to reapply? I just threw down all my bandit bucks on an arbitrary outcome. Nice. We're still in our first objective phase of the game. Ragnar's going to be going into the lava, E build. I can't remember the Furnace Blast build. No, that's not right. Blast Wave. God dang it. Anyways, Raynor goes down. First blood over to the side of Protectors of Aiur, as Tater's going to get the phase shift from Brightwing just in time. Little Condemn from Johanna was threatening, but it's not going to be enough, and this is going to be first objective over to the side of Protectors of Aiur. I get +0 instead of -0, so it's good enough for me. What's it like not having melanin? I burn very easily. And, people say that I need to go outside and get a tan because I'm too pale. But I don't have the pigment in my skin to get a tan because I'm a ginger. So it's kind of a redundant statement to say to someone. Or a moot statement, realistically. Either way. It just means I spend a lot of money on sunscreen in the summer. Top lane fort will go down in favor for Protectors of Aiur. A really good start for our blue team with that first Punisher phase. Imperius did go into bottom lane to continue to soak. Jaina nearing the finish point for her level 1 questing. Vala gonna hit a good questing point within her level 1 Fire at Will, where she will be able to get that jump in damage. So she'll move from 40 damage to 80 once she gets one more stack. And as a reminder, it is an uncapped questing talent. There we go. So you can continually build out these stacks beyond the 20 that you can get for the jump. Bahamut, get a Copper Tone sponsorship. No, because they already make money off of me. They don't need a sponsorship. Like, they know they're gonna get my money. That's big sunscreen was created just to keep us gingers pale. That's what it is. Sunscreen is formulated for gingers to make us stay pale and deny us pigment. It's all big sunscreen out there. I can't eat garlic, onion, hot sauce, basically anything spicy. Do cheat day. Paying the price is not a good feeling. Yeah, exactly. We were literally in the stream yesterday, and people were like, "God, Bahamut, you just have like, you have no actual like appreciation for flavor." Like, so I forget what Crib said. He was basically saying like, "Oh, I have no like good taste or anything like that." And I was like, I can't eat 90% of the stuff that's delicious because it makes my tummy hurt, or it makes me hug the toilet, or go to the toilet. Like, it's just, you can't. Like, that's the problem with some bodies. And by the way, here's a PSA for anyone in chat. If you have a friend that has a rigid diet because they can't eat things, don't call them a picky eater, because it's not their fucking choice. I grew up with a quote-unquote friend that used to say that to me all the time, and I'm like, I can't eat this. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to eat this and then curl up on a ball and just suffer for 4 to 5 hours? Like, no. Yet you eat Taco Bell for some reason? Because I go through the pain. I just said it, KPB. God, are you even listening? Am I gonna drink beer and eat tacos this weekend? Yes. Will I feel like shit afterwards? Yes. Is it worth it? Totally. I shouldn't eat pizza. I really shouldn't eat pizza. I'm lactose intolerant. It has pizza sauce, which is rough for me. Pepperoni's spicy. I shouldn't eat pizza at all. But do I? Yeah, all the time. Jaina goes down. Sorry, I'm rambling about food. You can tell I'm getting hungry at this point, so maybe I'll have to eat a snack at some point in the stream, but either way. 12 to 11 in our levels, second Punisher up and available, and it's looking good to the side of We've Taken You. They're down a little bit in experience, but we can actually see really quickly where that experience is coming from. By the way, Judgment Material, I did not note this whatsoever. I was kind of rambling about pizza and other things, so we'll take a look at some of the other numbers really quickly and see where the experience gap is starting to form. I assume it's a little bit of minion experience and a little bit from the heroic kill advantage, but right now, it's looking good for We've Taken You as they're rounding the corner for the skeletal defenders necessary, and my assumption is that this needs to be a defense from the side of Protectors of Aiur. I don't know if they can really go in here. Ember Winds will be used. There's going to be Jaina trying to dump in the damage. She does pop the Water Elemental. Now, Pants fighting in this lane is a little risky. I actually can't believe they didn't... Okay, that Kona cold. I was literally about to say, I can't believe they didn't trigger the Punisher already, and there's going to be the trigger too early. It doesn't get over the gate, so you don't get the tower shots plus the excuse me, you don't get the tower shots plus the fort shots, you only get the front gate. So that front gate will fall. Second Punisher to the side of We've Taken You. The next one is the one that matters for the bet. When people say anything to me for not like dairy, I have pills and I spend the next 5 hours in the toilet. No problem. Yeah, exactly, Toku. I literally, like, if I go out to a restaurant, I put a Zantac, a Pepsid Complete, a Tums, and a lactose-free pill into a plastic bag, and I put it in my pocket. It's just necessary. Like, if I go to a restaurant, it's like, oh, I really want to eat this, but I know I'm gonna be feeling sick. Here's all the things I need. Baha needs to eat a Snickers. Oh man, Snickers is too much sugar for me. It makes me sick. Show me on the pizza where the lactose are here. Third Punisher will be frozen in the top lane. Okay. Why no garlic and onions in your lasagna? Guess if I eat it in 24 hours, wiping my beard. Exactly, yeah. It's just, I can't eat it because my body doesn't digest it. Like super bloody, like steaks and burgers, like that just makes me sick immediately. Mostly grown out of my lactose, but when I was younger, the grandma was watching me visits. She's very curled up in a ball on the floor, literally. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a very good burst down from Jaina onto the Rainer right there, as we do have a fight over this camp, and it is going to go over to the side of Protectors of Aiur. Pants is getting very low. Double kill, triple kill for the side of We've Taken You, as a Judge Material comes in, solidifying the quadra kill. Imperius may be pushing mid, but that is going to be a lot of experience back in favor of We've Taken You. No announcement on the objective just yet, though, so death timers are looking okay. No, Ta. No, it doesn't. No, Ta. Stop it. Stop it. We only talk about hentai when we play Tuesday Storm League. Welcome back, Kiss. Brings new term to the brings a new term food porn. Yes, yeah, new meaning to the term. Now that I've got an image of you being patted down and a I actually did go to a bar one time, and I was a regular at a bar in Detroit, and I remember, like, I was feeling super nauseous because we went out to eat, like, right before and stuff like that with some friends, and I remember I was sitting at the bar, and I knew the bartenders pretty well, and I literally, like, I pulled the bag out of my pocket. It was, like, Tums and stuff like that, and I, like, in front of the bartender, like, unfurled the bag, like I like snapped the bag while it unfurled, and I like opened it up, and I like made a whole gesture out of it, and one of the bartenders leans into me and goes, tell me that is like Tums and stuff. And I was like, you know me, like, of course. So yeah, I have had one of those moments where people are like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't have a nice medium rare steak. I don't like if it's pink, it makes me sick. It has to be cooked through, which I don't mind. I don't like super bloody steaks to begin with. Longer aged cheese. Most cheese is okay for me. I think it really depends on how creamy the cheese is. Oh, good bless shield. Wonderful bless shield from the Joanna. Here comes a light bomb to follow up as well. We're in our third objective phase of the game. As Tyrael steps forward, he will die. He's gonna try and find some damage onto Pants. Oh, the leap of faith. Pants is saved right there. The Imperius getting very low. Hyperion coming through, and that'll be a kill onto the Imperius. A 1-for-1. Imperius for Tyrael. Diablo player for Diablo player. Here on Infernal Shrines, Hyperion just now ending. How much is Yamato Cannon dealing? 1,548 damage. Granted, that's into structures. I don't think it actually fires onto enemies. Regardless, huge condemn. That's a kill onto Rainer. Leap of faith again. Ragnaros goes down. Chromie goes down, and Brightwing has to hightail it out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is looking like this is going to be going over to Protector of Aiur. Can I interest you in some apple gums? I don't know what those are. Not into bloody, but dry gray all the way through steaks aren't worth eating. I mean, to each their own. As I said, if you're literally saying the thing that I was talking about earlier, like, I can't eat a bloody steak, so if I want a steak, it has to not be pink. You don't have apple gums? I don't know what you're talking about. Can You Take Me to Aiur is my favorite Creed song. Oh, absolutely, Toko. You could, yeah, you don't, it doesn't have to be like, a cooked through steak doesn't mean it's just dry. There's a lot that can go into it. Like, I cook steaks all the time that aren't dry because I figured out how to cook a steak for myself. Is it just gum that tastes like apple? Like, I don't understand what apple gums are. I feel like we're just making things up now. I don't, Kiss, you don't have to make everything about America, all right, bud? You don't need to always do this. Punisher goes through the top lane. It is going to be Ragnaros with the Molten Core form. He is going to be able to defend for now. As I mentioned, third Punisher of the game. So it is going to be Protector of Aiur with this third Punisher of the game. And this is Hyperion out for a defensive utilization. Here comes a Hyperion in as well from Raynor to push back the enemy side. There was a judgment from Tyrael. A lot of low members. Jaina with the slow. Pants trying to help out. Chastise will slow down the Tyrael. He actually speeds up the ground for some of his allies, but it's not going to be enough. I was friendly poking about it. Kiss, I understand that you were quote-unquote friendly poking, but all of the jokes you do in this channel do that. All of your jokes are friendly poking like that, and it gets old. I'll be honest, all right? Not everything needs to be NAEU, all right? Can we establish that? Can we establish that, please? That not everything in the world needs to be NAE and EU or versus? Maybe we can just enjoy things together. Bottom lane camp. We have a phase shift in from Brightwing. Does scout out Tracer on the Imperius in the bush. 19 up on both sides, 7 to 6 in our levels. Shield Glare will check from the Johanna. Polymorph from Brightwing. We do have a time trap in the bush, not utilized immediately, as we do have Jaina walking through it. Light Bomb from the Anduin will connect onto 2 enemy heroes, and Raynor goes down. The chase continues in as Vala is dropping very low. This is going to be Ragnaros having to back away. No Molten Core form since he did use it for the defense in the top lane. We currently have the Vala doing her best to just back away. She's around 50%, so no aggressive play. Tyrael could Judgment in, but seems like it's actually going to be the re-engage from this Imperius onto the Chromie. She's around 25%, but we do have the Brightwing with the Emerald Winds to force back people. Okay, Lava Wave top lane, pushing things back. We do have the camp grabbed by Ragnaros from mid. We all are going to be seeing our fourth objective of the game into mid lane as well. Going to be an Arcane Punisher, 20 up on both sides. And no real... Sorry, I'm looking to see if there's no real, like... Yeah, okay. There's no real oddities here. Emerald Wind upgrade because it gives you a 5-second cooldown with no mana cost. This was changed a few patches ago. I believe this was back in our July patch, if I'm not mistaken. Angel of Justice for the Tyrael, so basically he can cast Judgment from like anywhere on the screen. Like if he can see an enemy hero, he can actually Judgment them. So this is player vision. This is player vision and range. That is Judgment. So if Tyrael can see you on his screen, that is the range. Alrighty, we have a camp for the top lane. We are going to be seeing decent wave in mid that does get cleared out. Lava Wave utilized here as well. Ragnar's going for this Lava Surge, where it actually has cooldown reduction. What is it cooldown from? So it's got a 90-second cooldown per charge. And as I mentioned, Aliobs has updated the UI. If you need to update the UI for yourself, if you're a caster, if you like to utilize this for your own custom games or replays, you have to go to his Twitter since he can't access the website. But the cool thing that it does add is it adds encounters for like Rain of Vengeance or upgrade on Lava Wave, so you can see when those things are up and available for utilization. If you can see him, exactly, Toku. Big light bomb coming out from the Johanna. She's going to pop her little bit, I'm blanking on the name, Blinded by the Light. It's basically Storm Shield, but it's unique to, everyone has their own unique version of these things. But hers also pairs very well into the level 1. Hitting heroes with Shield Glare reduces the cooldown of this ability by 8 seconds. It's a 60-second cooldown. Really, really good utilization and synergy with Zealous Glare at 1 and 20. Now, Tyrael dead for 34. We are going to be seeing a decent amount of Skeletal Defenders to the side of Protector of Aiur, and I'm expecting them to be able to grab this next objective phase. Watching your only frontline go flying at the enemy team is fun. Yeah. They can all step up, right? Could you imagine Ragnaros if he had like a lava wave charge heroic or something like that? Like he becomes a lava wave and he charges a short distance into your team, kind of like basically like Cataclysm from Deathwing, but he's like the animation's a lava wave. Like the lava comes. That'd be really cool. Anyways, I love Ragnaros' heroics. I think both of them are really, really, really good. Lava Wave is good macro. Sulfurous Smash is good for micro team fight. All right, Punisher jumps over the wall. They sidewall. They bless shield. There's going to be the annihilation onto Brightwing as the Lava Wave comes through mid lane. And Tyrael's the one to go down to Jaina. It's actually the Water Elemental, the Winter Mute upgrade at level 20 that finds the additional damage into Tyrael. A double kill. Punisher setting something up here. That's going to be a wonderful Celestial Charge from Imperius as we are going to see a solid triple kill. Keep should fall, but here's the issue for the side of Protector of Aiur. They are going to have to tank this themselves, and actually Joanna's fine tanking this on her own, as we are going to continue to press in through mid lane. That's going to be a kill onto the Raynor. Technically a pentakill. Chromie respawns. She sits in the Hall of Storm, looking, seeing, considering, what can I do for my team? She drops the Slowing Sands. The core is going to be dropping on its own, not on its own, but it's going to be dropping very rapidly, and it's looking like game number 1 in our 4th best of 3 of the day will be going over to the side of Protector of Aiur. GG, well played. What if they added that as an upgrade for Sulfurous Smash, like Thor flings himself with Sulfur? Ooh, kind of like Hortapult in a sense. "90% of the internet is porn. If you took the porn off the internet, there would be only one website left, and it would be called bringbacktheporn.com. Gecko Psycho, thank you for the follow. I remember Rag in World of Warcraft being a lot harder to kill. I'll be honest, I never played a ton of World of Warcraft. I had one of my friends tried to get me into it, and he brought over his PC. We had this whole like LAN night where we were gonna hang out, and he was gonna like help me out if I got stuck on areas. And we played the game for 5-6 hours. We had some beers, we hung out, and then at the end of it, like after that, like we were making some food. I think I was making grilled cheeses for us, yeah, because that was usually the go-to. Yes, because we were at my parents' house. They were out of town, and that's what we in college, at the height of our college time where we could go party and everything, my parents were out of town, so we had a little LAN party, and we just had beers. Anyways, I remember he asked me, he's like, so how you liking the game? And I was like, I was bored the entire time. I felt really bad, because he wanted me to get in the game so bad. I couldn't do it. I don't know what it is. Like, I cannot get into World of Warcraft. Only Probius porn! Exclamation point Probius, hey Tim. We're all here for the knees. I mean, that is true. We come here for our HOTS porn. Alright, give me one. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to check something. Slowing Sands, because we were talking about this earlier. Slowing Sands is up to a 70% slow. I know we were talking about it earlier and stuff like that. My best friend parents are going to give me the keys to their house this summer and give me permission to do whatever I want as long as I clean up afterwards. Nice. Do you know what my recommendation is? For the first week, just walk around naked. Don't have any friends over. Just enjoy the house naked. Just walk around naked. I will be honest, after my family comes and visits, that's the best part about everyone leaving. It's just like, I can be naked throughout the house. Final Fantasy 14 best MMO. I've heard that, but I'm just so uninterested in MMOs at this point. I've like the only MMO I would really play, and even then, even when it came out, I played it a little bit and then I stopped immediately almost. Final Fantasy, no, Phantasy Star Online. Phantasy Star Online, I can't tell you how many hours I sunk into that game as a kid. Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 for the GameCube. My two best friends and I, we sunk days into that game. But then they put it on, they had it come out in like Japan or something like that, and then they didn't make an NA version for like 10 years. And then they finally made the NA version, and I tried it, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I had a good time with it. It just fell off, and I immediately came back to Heroes. Rager, not at my house. There you go, exactly. I can't feel comfortable walking around my place naked, and I live alone. You know what? Start small. Play the original PSO and Dreamcast. Yeah. So there was like there was like a Dreamcast and like a PlayStation version, or maybe a PlayStation version. So I remember there was like a bunch of different versions that came out, or maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. But either way, that was game number 1. Game number 1 goes over to the side of Protectors of Aiur. Phantasy Star is freaking amazing. Yeah, God, I sunk days into that game, but I mean, realistically, if you look at my heroes, like I've sunk months into this game. I love this game though. Alrighty, players are ready. Players are set. When does live tourney come on again in PST? Are you talking about the live game I'm casting? Baha, I'm half asleep watching the stream, almost 1 a.m. here. Oh, well, thank you for hanging out. If you fall asleep, I hope you have a good sleep, my friend. When is the live game? It's 6 o'clock PDT in the stream title. Live game is in 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's probably closer to 2 hours because in 2 hours I'll need to restart the stream, all that good stuff. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Mandara. If you fall asleep, have some good sleeps, my friend. Let's see. There's really no good prediction for this one, so I think we're gonna skip predictions. Oh, I needed to check Slack really quickly. Sorry, my attention span is absolutely shit. You know what? I don't have time to just read the stream title, and my point stands further. Jules just asked me if I remembered to do something and I forgot, and she was like, I forgot too. So I was just like, okay. Whew, I feel super bad that I forgot. Oh, is it Groundhog Day today? Yeah, Jules asked me something and I was like, oh shit. Whoops. It's not that big of a deal. It's just, it was something that I was gonna start plugging away at like during my Christmas break, and I completely forgot. Groundhog Day. Does it even matter? What does it mean? What exactly is Groundhog Day? Didn't someone get bit by the groundhog last year or something like that? I know this is very, very important in the middle of our cast, but this is very important. 6 more weeks of winter is on the way. Really? Because the 50 degrees outside in my mountain town says different. I just want snow. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series Division C East, if I'm not mistaken. And we are going to be seeing the members of Protectors of Aiur versus We've Taken You, and we'll see who's going to win map number 2 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. We actually, since it is live patch, we actually have Vengeful Roots being grabbed here. Vengeful Roots was buffed in the most recent patch. If you'd like to know about the patch, !patch. We also did a YouTube video over on the Heroes Hearth YouTube page yesterday. So if you'd like to just listen to someone go through it, you can check that out on the Heroes Hearth YouTube.
1.
Gamble? Nah, we won't do it. We won't do a gamble for this one. We're just gonna enjoy this game. We'll do a gamble for the next map. Whether it's this team or a new one, because it could be a 2-0 or we could add to a map 3. So let's go ahead and find out what will happen here. And we'll do, I couldn't think of anything good. I don't want to really do like, oh, which team gets Dragonite. We'll do a game without predictions. A little bit of a scuffle through mid, nothing major at the time. Great drag onto Diablo. Pretty pleased trying to back away. Will they be able to do so? Looks like they are able to as well. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just gonna respond to this now.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
Okay, sorry. I had Jules in the DMs at the time, so I might as well at least respond to her so that way she knows. Everything is good. Sorry again, everybody. My apologies. Like she reminded me of something, and I was like, holy shit, I completely forgot about that. Anyways. Also, LOL, look at Li Ming's talent pick.
Inherit the Dragon Knight's power
Force armor?
and lay waste to this
Why?
forsaken kingdom.
Why are we lolling about it? What's wrong with Force armor at level 1? When magic missile damages an enemy hero, gain 50 spell armor, reducing the damage taken for the next ability by 50%, gain 1 charge per cast, store up to 4 charges. Passively, Li Ming's mana regeneration is increased by 100% while below 35%. I don't know why people have, like, Li Ming is, like, one of the few heroes that people get, like, very, 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 like, build priority oriented. All of Li Ming's level 1s are good. I would agree. I think Li Ming's got value with all of her level 1s.
Blue team draws first blood.
I'm trying to think. Go for the Throat and Curse Bullet are spell power, aren't they? So you can mitigate some of Go for the Throat. Tracer's all autos, but Pulse Bomb is considered spell power. So you're mitigating that by 50%. Diablo, Shadow Charge, all that kind of stuff, that's spell power, so you're mitigating that. So it makes you a little less diveable. Not much spell damage on the other team. I think there's a significant amount of spell damage on the other team. It's because Li Ming burns those volleys. Brian. She's not wearing the volleyball shorts, though. That's actually, I don't think you're allowed to use that skin. I think volleyball Li Ming is not allowed in competitive because of the magic missiles are difficult to see, if I'm not mistaken. How you doing, Brian? Good to see you, bud. Li Ming definitely has one of my favorite kits in the whole game. Always feels fun to play. Yeah, that's how I feel about Asmodan. I really like Asmodan's kit. I feel like there's multiple ways to play him. There's decent adaptations with him. I think there's a lot of heroes that have. Dahaka's a great example too. I think Dahaka's in a fantastic spot. Li Ming steps in and is going to be able to get that Calamity kill. You know, 50 spell armor when you go in. As I said, you mitigate some of that Tracer burst ability with her Pulse Bomb, and she misses it actually right there. And Dormer is going to try and back away, and will be able to do so. May Blizzard completely shreds all charges of her spell power, unfortunately. Well, good thing there's no Li Ming. There's no May in this game. I find it doesn't actually do much. Making a glass butterfly slightly more tanky is kind of irrelevant compared to the other damage. Well, you mitigate 50% of incoming damage, so Tracer Pulse Bomb currently deals about 500, so you deal 200. You take 250 damage. I think that's very, very useful. I think mitigating 50% of big burst spell power items is very useful. Absolute. Mechaterial's banned. Mechaterial is banned because of his, it's hard to see the holy ground on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. Archangel Diablo is banned. Arthas, Wingbat, as well as Kerrigan Wingbat. Mounts are banned because it's hard to see their models. Invisible Horse is banned because it can be difficult to see. Stitch's Cuddlebear skins are banned because Putrid Bile on some maps like Towers of Doom are next to near impossible. Not next to near, but they're very difficult to see. Mecha Muradin, or Mecha Marauder Muradin is banned as well because Stormbolt actually shoots out of his chest than his hand. Animation's different. Kael'thas is, oh my god, Cybernetic Kael'thas, there we go. That one's banned because it's hard to see flame strikes on lighter maps like Sky Temple. I think there's a Chromie Cyber skin that's banned as well, if I'm not mistaken. Invisible Horse is banned because it's hard to see. I mean, what do you want from me? It's hard to see. I think it actually has to do with like a mounting thing. It's hard to tell if the character is mounted or something like that. And I know some of you might sit there and go, well yeah, mount speed is one thing and movement is not. It's just one of those things that I guess that's the complaint that I have heard, is that it's hard to see if a character is mounted. Too bad it's love cybernet. Yeah, exactly. Why is there a Tracer playing Dahaka? I don't know. You know, sometimes Heroes of the Storm likes to change the names of heroes. No, the player name is Tracer. I think there used to be a player named Blaze that would always play like Tracer and stuff like that. It was really weird. Good burrow from Dahaka to avoid the apocalypse of Diablo. As the fight does continue, there's an Ice Wall out from May. Here is a kill into the Stukov, as this is going to be the Diablo trying to back away. He's going to get hit with a wave of force, and it's not going to be enough damage to take him down just yet. 80 souls, and we also do have a note that this is the live patch, so we have the upgrade. Oh my god! Dahaka went fishing and found himself a Greymane icing in from the May. And what I just wanted to note is Diablo's souls are a little different. When he hits level 10, he has this baked-in ability, much like Muradin with the Stormbolt at level 10, Stitches with his hook at level 13, Maiev with her Vault of the Warden at level 20. Black Soulstone, post 10, only consumes 75 souls when resurrecting. Granted, you have to have 100 souls for that actually to trigger. So it's not like you die with 80 and it just takes off from that 80. That would be interesting, but you have to be at the 100 mark from my understanding. Someone say prime fishing. We've been fishing from time to time. It's a lot of skins that are banned. There's way more skins. Like, I think Li Ming has more skins in total than actual banned skins available. And there's gonna be a kill onto Tracer from Li Ming with that Calamity, as well as her Wave of Force reset. And it's going to be 7-0 in kills. Good momentum for the side of Protectors of Aiur as they move in through bottom lane to continue to siege. That buff on Diablo, so I love that change on Diablo personally. I think this is such a cool little thing. It's not like a gross, like, it's not a huge buff, but it's just overall really, really, really good. I think it just fits his kit well. I think it fits his playstyle well, and I think it fits the late game play and comeback potential of Diablos as well. Either way. Also, I believe his level 13 Shadow Charge and Fire Stomps both got upgrades as well, or buffs in the most recent patch, if I'm not mistaken. ETC did get a slight buff. Everyone's calling him OP. He got 14 extra damage on Power Slide baseline. Very nice. OP, obviously. He got 30 extra HP baseline. OP is all heck. And 0.06 regeneration baseline. Omega OP. That's going to be Diablo going down. There you can see that he's got 25 souls still. That's going to be a leap of faith onto Tracer, who's trying to get into the backline, but it doesn't work out. Drag from the Dahaka will connect, and there's another leap in from this Lunara. I might have called it leap of faith by accident right there. Does not matter. Apocalypse from Diablo. He's looking to make something happen here. Or did he just turbo int? He's just making some space happen. Let's see. I'm curious to see what Diablo goes at level 13. Stukov was also nerfed. The low blow was nerfed by 25%, so Lurking Arm deals 100% more damage rather than 125% more damage. Vengeful Roots was buffed as well. I believe, was it just like attack speed and movement speed? Hold on, I can check this while we're getting some camps here. Hold on. Where is Malfurion? I don't want to miss anything on the screen by accident. There we go. So we're just going to see a camp on the left-hand side. Let's see. Level, so Vengeful Roots, Treant movement speed increased by 60%, and Treant health increased by a little bit, from 411 to 450 baseline. Stukov 7 was also nerfed. Yes, it was also, this was Growing Infestation. It was nerfed by 1 second, from 4 to 3 seconds on the Growing Infestation, yes. It's like little quizzes for me on the patch. I mean, we don't have any CCL this weekend or anything like that. Actually, I am going to, for the first time in a very long time, take a weekend off. Though, granted, what Jules and I just talked about, I don't think I'm going to be taking a weekend off anytime soon. It's nothing major. It's just something that's just going to take some time, and I completely spaced on it for over a month, and I feel really, really bad. His reset requires more heroes hit. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yes, that is. Yeah, it's the It Hungers is the one that got nerfed as well. Increase the range of Lurking Arm by 30%. If Lurking Arm damages enemy heroes 8 times, it cooldown reset mana. I think, didn't it go from like 4 or something like that? Hold on. I have it right here. I don't know why I'm trying to guess. Let's see. It Hungers. Hero damage instances need to proc cooldown reduction from 6 to 8. So 6 to 8. Hearth out from our red team, as we are currently having Protectors of Aiur trying to just go core. Sorry, I'm looking at talents, and I'm not realizing that they are going to try and end the game through bottom. Okay, they get a few % off the core. Actually, they get a lot more than a few. They're actually going to be seeing somewhere in the ballpark of 19% off the core. Not bad. KPB, if I could time you out easily, I would. Pants is going to avoid the Apocalypse from Diablo. Shadow Charge bouncing this Li Ming around. She's going to be able to start dumping in the damage. There's a Lurking Arm from the Stukov, but it doesn't matter. Tracer is going to be the one to fall. She will lose her level 13 stacks if she has any. That's going to be our Diablo going down. No souls to reset as he's at 84. Silence from Malfurion onto Leoric as he does pop the Entomb, but it doesn't matter. Li Ming's able to blink out of there. We're seeing another kill into this Leoric as we're seeing a triple kill for Lunara. Quad kill overall for the team. Slows from Mei, leaping strikes from Lunara, and this is a wave of force, a last auto, and Lunara finds another kill. Dragonite grabbed. Death timers are low, but I don't think that they're low enough to save this game, as this is going to be the step up into bottom lane from the side of Protectors of Aiur. Alright, Diablo with the Fire Stomp out. Greymane. Why doesn't he just use Curse Bullet on the Dragonite? Diablo is going to be pushing people around, getting very low, and going down. Li Ming finding a reset. Ice Wall onto the Greymane. Slows things down. Doesn't matter. It's going to be game number 2. Over to the side of Protectors of Aiur. They take the series into 2-0. GG. Well played. If any hero is getting deleted, it's Brightwing. Why?